So I'm going to cover how to make a template. This is really handy for a lot of things. One of the things is when you're changing a quarter panel over and the quarter you put on it's not going to have holes in it. I'm making this for someone else and I'm going to ship it to them. But there's so many applications when you need to mark the precise measurement for holes and such, and there's other ways to do it, but this is just the one that I've found that works the best. You just tape it off. This is automotive grade tape again. It comes off the paint even if it's nice paint. Of course this isn't, but I just taped off everything I knew that had a hole in it, and then I lined perfectly up with the edge of the trunk and the edge of the quarter. That way you can put it right back where you came off of on the next one and it'll be fine. And then the next thing I'll try to always do is use a drill bit, and I just come through. You can see where the holes are. You just twist it, push it in, and clean the hole up with it. And it'll just make a beautiful little hole for you. Now, one of the mistakes that can be made, this one's probably not a big deal, but it's labeling. If you're making a bunch of different templates and you don't label where they go, they may be worthless. So for this one, we'll just make some simple arrows towards the front of the car. And then we will write for passenger. And I'll do the same thing all the way across for all the holes. And then I'm going to transfer it to parchment paper. Wax paper will do a good job as well. This is just what I have. But you can stick this right on there and it'll still be sticky enough to come off and reuse. I will come through and make a cut right here to relieve that edge. That way when he puts it back on, he can line it right back up. So I'm going to go ahead and get it all marked, and I will mark all the holes, get all the holes drilled, and put it on the parchment paper and kind of give you a view of what it looks like when it's all taken apart. This is what you end up with, a fairly decent representation of the car. You can measure all this out and take tons of time doing it, but you're going to be hard to beat this. I put this on that parchment paper, like I said. It'll pull right off, doesn't hurt the paper, doesn't affect the adhesive of the tape. And then he can just stick it right back down. All he has to do is line up the bottom edge and the outside edges and the bottom edges to the back of the trunk and quarters, and he'll be set. Thanks for watching.